So I am not doing a cardio piece in the beginning because I did a workout that I recorded for a video. So no cardio, just like accessory work, bro sesh, pull-ups, handstand push-ups, all the goodies. And sorry I'm a little late to the show. Man, that workout was nasty. So I'll give you guys like a little preview. So it was 100 calories on the Echo bike, 100 box step-ups, and then another 100 calories on the Echo bike. So I did it in like 17:38 or something like that. I was trying to beat a couple of the guy that I do the programming with, like I do his programming. But the only thing is he had a C2 bike and I have an Echo bike. So I think it's a little different compared to what I did. So I don't know, maybe I should have done like 75 calories instead of 100, but who knows. All right, so I am going to do some pull-ups. Oh shit, I forgot the timer. So I'm going to do some pull-ups, and probably every other I'm going to do muscle-ups or ring rows. Just depends on how my elbow's doing. So good morning. If you could hear me, please comment below. Hey, we'll work for a 9mm. Can you hear me, by the way? Sorry I'm late to the party. So like I said before, so I did a cardio piece like right before this. But hey, Johnny, just me and you right now. Whoop, not anymore. So I'm gonna do 5 to 6 pull-ups for the first minute. Second minute, I might do a ring muscle up or ring rows. Just depends on how my elbow feels. So I am very, very sweaty. It is stupid hot in here. I think I'm just going to do ring rows because I did a lift yesterday that was pretty suspect. If you saw the thumbnail for the last live video I did, so I caught the weight and I tilted over here, and so kind of made my elbow on the other side like off. But bro sesh. So if you guys have any questions or comments, like fire away. Seriously, don't be a stranger. All right, hopefully you guys can probably not see me, but that's okay. Ugh. I'll do 6. Whew, okay. That's not the best view, but whatever. Man, that workout before I started this live was nasty. I almost contemplated on stopping, but I didn't, because I didn't want to feel like I bitched out. So thank you for the like, whoever liked that. I think probably Johnny. Is that you, Johnny? All right, so I'm gonna do the muscle ups because those ring rows are just a bit too easy. Hello. I'll take a little breather. But hello, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for the like. Sorry about the light, it's really crappy. Mind crack. Thank you for tuning in, appreciate it. So, for all the new people coming in here, I'm gonna be doing an EMOM of 5 pull-ups, and I was doing ring rows, but I'm gonna do 1 muscle up. So just in reference, I'm 6'5" and 240. No, 235. So we'll start this over again. Whew. All right, so five pull-ups. Ugh. Whew. Okay. Next is, actually I might have to switch. Let me switch these grips. Sorry for getting out of the screen. I hate doing that. Because these grips have a lot better. No, I wish. I really do. I really do. It's just time, man. It's like I got a family. I got a 9 to 5, and this 9 to 5 that I have, like sometimes I work late, so it kind of like hinders that. But I mean, if I get a chance to do a podcast, like game over. I don't know, maybe if I could raise some money on this, hit that 4,000 hours, which I'm like 500 off, get monetized, and then things will change. All right, I'm only doing one. So, C27. What do you think I could say to my wife that will let me do the podcast? And be G-rated. All right, 5. All right. So I did about like 200 calories on the Echo bike, so I'm not making excuses. I could just feel my lats are like really fatigued. So guys, if anybody in the chat doesn't know, I had a podcast where I interview like CrossFit athletes. I absolutely love it. So much fun. Just take a listen. So like for me, for the podcasting, a lot of the people, they would have like the top athletes on. I get people that like I think that are interesting and I think would be a great guest. Because you have all these like CrossFit like superstars, whatever, call them that. They're on the show. They repeat the same stuff over and over and over again. Like, you need to know the people that are like, that don't get interviewed all the time. Like Tudor Magda. I had him on twice and I was the first one to interview him. Another one like Ashley Kopp too. She's the most ripped girl in CrossFit by far. And I don't think she's ever done a podcast except for me. So but anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Like, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes. Just doing this for fun. Doing the lives for fun. I want to talk to you guys and talk to me. So, yeah, so if you have any questions, like, comment below, guys, seriously. All right, another muscle up. Whew, okay. You could ask Johnny if he's still in here. Just fire away, like I'm almost an open book, almost. But I love talking to you guys in the chat because it keeps me going. Maybe I learned something from you, and maybe you learned something from me. Because I'm like a 45-year-old diabetic. You know, just trying to have fun. So, little story about Johnny. That it's in the comments right now. A couple weeks ago, he was trying to troll me, asked me to do a flip, and now he's like a regular on the live. So, great dude, appreciate it. He always messes around. Oh, come on, one more. Like, you really don't want to see me even attempt to do a flip, because I'll be like one of those people that, yeah, so I'll do a real quick one. So the bad injuries that I've had were due to like bad form. So I tried to PR a front squat, and what happened was, this was the only bad injury that I had. So I squatted down here, I was trying to get it up, but then I pulled my back butt up and like literally tore the muscles in my glutes and like just jacked my whole back up for a month because my form was just absolute garbage. So, so I literally had to sleep on the couch with like pillows, like literally 90 degrees, bend my knees 90 degrees because my back was so jacked up for a whole month. And then I re-injured it. I was doing cleans off of a box. This is like very, very early on in my CrossFit training career. I wouldn't even call this a career, just like CrossFit training. So I caught the jerk, I caught the clean off the block, squat clean, but then I like jerked real quick and it like aggravated it again. So those are the only two that I've had. So, and I would consider that one because he just got re-injured. But everything else, like my main thing is just working on form, because I just literally take another 2-minute break. Form is key. So once you get the form down, the weight will go up, because you don't want to be like those people deadlifting and they're like this and it's just not looking pretty. So if you work on form and getting those muscles like nice and strong, that weight will go up. It just takes time. Everyone, including me, likes the ego lift. And thank you for the like, whoever like that. Once in a while. So just don't ego lift, work on form and progress. Follow a program and just go for it. So, I mean, I followed Misfit Athletics for, gosh, like 7 years. And like, if it wasn't for them, my weight wouldn't have shot up that like it did. But now I'm doing the Imam Company, which is a guy from Misfit. So, but it's great programming. All right, muscle up. See, the problem is with this, I can't cycle these that well because I'm literally standing right now. And if I did, I'd probably be kicking my feet on the ground. Yeah, it's all form. All form. If I don't have it, I'm just going to dump it. But if I'm close, If I'm close to where I want to get to with the form, I'll still try to stick it. But usually I'll just dump it. Or usually it's like something that like I did wrong, like snatching. Like I'll have the snatch maybe out to here, but I didn't pull high enough to get it overhead because I was probably either looking straight or down. Typically for me personally, when I'm snatching, I'm looking at like the corner of the ceiling on the other side of the room. Because, and I even do that with back squatting too, because you got to think, if I can go over here. So you're here, you're up here, your chest is already turned up a little bit compared to here. When you're looking down, you're already going to be leaning forward. So if you look up, you're more likely to get in that position that you want to get to, and go from there. All right. So I'm going to do some rows and maybe do a little pec deck. I know I have to do handstand push-ups. That's another thing I need to do. So I already got that set up. But this is awesome. I'm the only person in here. So it's a 24-hour gym. And so that I did some workouts with that. That was effing brutal. I'll do it right here. So I'm gonna do some rows and kind of go from there, and then you go on the pec deck, and then I'll do some handstand push-ups after. So my goal now is so I'm a dad of 2, and my goal is just to be the alpha dad at the pool. Have fun doing it. Because, actually, I have another goal too that I've been saying on here. So there's a weightlifting competition in July, towards the end of July, and I want to do that competition and be the state record holder for my age and weight class. So I looked at the standings. I said this like yesterday too, but I looked at the standings, and I could definitely get it easily. So the person that's the record holder right now, so his weight for the clean and jerk is 285, and I could easily do that. And then his snatch, I think, is like 205, which I could do 250. In the clean and jerk, I've done 320. So with this, I have a tendency to kind of like roll my shoulders a little bit. So when I'm pulling, I get like an extra, like maybe a couple centimeters pulling in, so my back can get a little stronger. Oh man! So I'm gonna post a video this week of me doing a workout from the EMOM company against Brandon and his other partner in crime, Alex. And I was struggling. Like literally I could feel the pre-workout start creeping up. So have you guys had that happen before? Like it was rough, like really rough towards the end. Okay. So I'm going to do one more round of this. And hey, since there's only one person on right now, fire away on those questions. Now's your time, if you have any. And I bet you it's probably Johnny, isn't it? All right. Nope, never mind. All right, so another round of 12. Try it this way. Definitely feeling that. So guys, if you have any, thank you for the like, whoever liked that. And thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. Like you don't mind watching a 45-year-old dude train. All right, so I'm probably gonna do one more of these and then off to the handstand push-ups. So let me put these wrist straps away. My blood sugar's not going down. That's okay. I literally woke up at like maybe 2 in the morning with like low blood sugar. So if you guys don't know, I'm a type 1 diabetic too. So yeah. So I had some Sour Patch Kids before I went back to bed because that's the only thing that gets my sugar up, and it's quick and it's not like too filling. I'll take like 5 little pieces of the watermelon ones. I hate eating watermelon, but I'll eat the heck out of watermelon Sour Patch Kids for some reason. So woke up this morning and it was pretty high. Not pretty high, it was like 200. So, all right, one more handstand push-ups with the PVC pipe presses. So I'll show you the reason why I do that in a minute. And so just remember, curl, pull. Ugh. All right. Now for the handstand push-ups. Okay, so I said earlier that I'm going to take my hat off. So with this, I said with the PVC pipe. So the reason why I'm using a PVC pipe after diabetes, bud. Yeah, that's not true. I wish. That's not true. I don't know where you got that study, but that's complete BS. All right. So I'm going to do 10 going down to 1 each set. And so each set after I do each round, I'll do 15 of these shoulder presses with the PVC pipe. There's no way. You type 2, you're probably a type 2 diabetic. Type 1's completely different. So type 1 is my pancreas does not work whatsoever. It's like dead, completely dead. So you might have type 2. It may help type 2 diabetes, but type 1, no. Nope. But anyway, so the reason why I do so the reason why I do 15 reps in between the sets is because I'm a taller individual and I need to build volume, especially when it comes to the handstand push-ups, because it takes a lot of time for me to, yeah, it does. But you know, to be honest, if I didn't have it, this YouTube channel probably wouldn't have existed, or my old t-shirt company wouldn't have existed, anything. So it's kind of blessing and a curse. But anyway, so since I'm like 6'6", it takes a lot for me to, and my weight too, I'm like 235. So it takes a lot of energy, effort to do a handstand push-ups. So if I can build that volume with that, it will slowly help me progress to get better at handstand push-ups. So if you guys should definitely give it a whirl. Usually for me, if I start like failing, I try to do strict handstand push-ups, but if I fail, I'm going to start doing like kipping, because it just, because if I'm going to do strict the whole time, I'm going to be just an absolute mess. So I'm just going to change this and put it right here. So, because I can't wear a hat. I don't want to whack myself in the head. All right, so 10 handstand push-ups, and then after that, 15 PVC pipe. Sorry, my hair's like all over the place. 15 presses with the PVC pipe. All right, so I started doing 6 kipping because just got a little lightheaded because it felt like that if I wasn't strong enough, I just kip. 8, 1, 5. Ooh. If you guys haven't done this workout, definitely give it a whirl. It's hard, and the PVC pipe, like once you pass the 5 reps, it starts burning immediately. So, all right, next one I got is 9. Man, that workout this morning, before all this, really jacked me up. It's okay. But if you guys have any questions, just fire away. Like, I'm a type 1 diabetic, 45-year-old dude doing CrossFit for 11 years. So, if you have any questions, like, fire away. I've been personal training for like 20 plus years, roughly. So, I love the fitness space. Love it. Just you progressing, getting better, your clients getting better, you learning new tips and tricks that actually work compared to all these other influencers that just like literally whip the most random stuff out there. It's like almost they have like two dice with different movements and they just throw it. I would say yes. Here's the thing, like I believe like for your reach, if you're a taller individual, your reach should be like longer than the person that you're going up against. I'm not really too keen on MMA stuff, but I believe the reach does matter. But the problem is you got a lot of like mass to move around. So if you get a smaller person trying to like, dive at your legs, you better be really quick. That'd be really quick. So, all right. So I'm gonna do 9. Okay, come on. Yeah, I think that's it. My shoulder's starting to act up. Okay. So, I mean, I think it's a good height for MMA, especially if you're like running around all over the place. So I'm gonna leave it here. Shoulder's starting to bother me a little bit, but that's okay. Plus, like that pre-workout stuff's like coming up. But guys, so I do this every weekend around like 5:36-ish. So Saturdays are my heavy lifts. and Metcons, and then Sundays are my cardio and accessory stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you could like and subscribe to this channel. I'm like 500 hours away from getting monetized. I would like to get monetized soon. So if you go back and watch the old videos that I have, old podcast videos, I appreciate it. So no, I got it. So real quick. So I got type 1 diabetes at 34, right before I turned 35. No one in my family's ever had diabetes before. I'm the only person that's got it. So I have a tinfoil hat theory, but I don't think it was in part of one of my podcasts earlier. But yeah, I got it like super late in life. So, but anyways, so if you could like, subscribe, watch some old videos, please, so I can hit that 4,000 hours, that'd be awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, I really do appreciate you guys watching. Like, seriously, like, I don't care if it's just one person watching my lives. Like, at least somebody is. So, hey, no problem. That, that's why I do these lives, just to, people ask questions. I like to answer them, or vice versa. And I hope both of us learn something out of this. So, like I said, like, subscribe, please. Watch some old videos so I can get monetized, please. It'd be amazing. Have a great Sunday. And just remember, get 1% better every day.